If you're watching this, chances are you're considering taking on the Adventure Training Award, the most challenging and rewarding experience the Australian Army Cadets has to offer. I know firsthand what it takes to earn that Boomerang and Torch badge. It's not just a piece of metal, it's a symbol of resilience, leadership, and the culmination of pushing beyond your limits. In this video, we will cover what the Adventure Training Award is, how to prepare both physically and mentally, and why it's a journey worth taking. Whether you're aiming to test your endurance, enhance your skills, or lead by example, the Adventure Training Award is your opportunity to shine. So if you're ready to take the challenge yourself and achieve something truly remarkable, let's explore the path to conquering the Adventure Training Award. The Deputy Chief of Army Adventure Training Award, also known as ATA, is the ultimate challenge within the Australian Army Cadets. For decades, the award has challenged cadets through a variety of environments, locations, activities, and situations designed to physically and mentally test participants. After successfully passing ATA, candidates are awarded the coveted Boomerang and Torch badge. In AAC symbolism, the torch stands for enlightenment and leadership. The boomerang represents resilience and the ability to come back from difficult situations, ready to strike again. As of 2025, candidates participating in ATA engage in certain high adrenaline activities like kayaking, hiking, and abseiling. While completing these arduous activities, they are continually assessed on their knowledge application, attitude, morale, resilience, leadership, and teamwork. Every obstacle in ATA is designed to expose character. This is where the best cadets rise. Owning the badge shows that the cadet has a strong character, is mentally and physically tough, and is able to thrive in difficult environments. If you are still interested in participating, there are several prerequisites that need to be met. You have to be 16 or more years old at the time ATA starts, recommended by your unit OC, pass pre-selection, or LAI corporal qualified or above, meet minimum health and wellbeing standards. On top of this, rank, experience, attitude, and knowledge all contribute to overall eligibility. Pre-selection standards are variable. Currently, there is no pass-fail standard, as averages are calculated after pre-selection is completed. However, in previous years, the standards have been the following. For the beep test, ages 14 to 15 should score 7.5 for males and 6.5 for females. Ages 16 to 17 should score 8.3 for males and 7.2 for females. Ages 18 and above should score 8.6 for males and 7.3 for females. For push-ups, historical standards have been 15 push-ups for males and 8 for females. When it comes to sit-ups, the passing standard has previously been 50 for both males and females. An essential component to pre-selection is the pack march. The pack march is conducted using webbing, weighing 9 kilograms with 2 full water bottles, and a 12 kilogram field pack. Cadets are expected to go 7.5 kilometers in under 90 minutes to pass. The last physical component includes a swim test. It is conducted wearing full DPCU or AMC uniform with runners on. Cadets must swim 20 meters, then tread water for 2 minutes. After that, they'll perform another 20-meter swim wearing a life jacket. Another component within pre-selection that has recently been removed is the knowledge test. This test covers everything from navigation to fieldcraft, first aid, survival, and general cadet information. As of 2025, the pre-selection includes the beep test, the pack march, and the swim. However, these are likely to change over time, so ensure you have the most up-to-date information about what standards are needed to pass pre-selection. Additionally, character, morale, and discipline are all recorded during the pre-selection process. Pre-selection doesn't just test your fitness, it measures your mindset, your attitude, and your ability to lead under pressure. It is also important to note that not everyone that passes pre-selection is chosen, as only 10 cadets from each region can attend ATA. Here's how you can maintain an edge over competition when completing pre-selection. When physically preparing for pre-selection and the Adventure Training Award, your main focus will be on cardio, with strength and endurance coming in at a close second. For me, I train 6 days a week all up, with Sundays being my rest day. On Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I train strength, focusing on high rep bodyweight exercises and lightweight lifting. A good start includes push-ups, sit-ups, planks, weighted squats, bench presses, chin-ups, lateral raises, and overhead presses. When finding an acceptable starting rep number for bodyweight exercises, I recommend the half times 3 method. Simply do as many reps as you can without stopping, then half that number and complete 3 sets of that new amount. Reassess every few weeks to keep up with your increasing rep number. On Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, I trained cardio. A mix of endurance runs and high intensity sprints gave me the edge. For longer runs, I went 5 kilometers at a speed of 7 kilometers an hour. This helped to strengthen my breathing and contributed to my running endurance. For shorter runs, I did 2.4 kilometer sprints at a pace of 12.5 kilometers an hour. The faster tempo of these runs helped me to keep pace when falling behind and contributed significantly to building up mental resilience. Practicing the beep test every couple weeks will help to ready yourself for pre-selection. You will feel a lot less nervous and understand the test better if you do this. Your beep test should be as high as you can get it. A level 9 or above is a good starting point. Other activities such as swimming, sports, and hiking all train cardio and endurance. When it comes to pack marches, I don't recommend training for these as the risk of injury is too high. Instead, long distance runs and hikes with backpacks build up the necessary cardio without endangering yourself. You don't need to be the fittest cadet, you need to be the most disciplined. Overall, find out what works for you and start at your own pace with every exercise to ensure you're making the most amount of progress while avoiding injury. But it's not all about physical fitness. It is important to develop a wide variety of skills. Navigation is essential. You should be able to comfortably read maps, use a compass, determine distance, find bearings, and fill out a nav data sheet. Not only should you have this knowledge, but you need to be able to apply it during both day and night. Another key skill is knowing first aid and casualty evacuation techniques. Medical knowledge doesn't only help yourself and your mates when you're injured, but it is also an assessed component during ATA. Knot tying and pioneering skills are critical during adventure training. You will be expected to tie knots and build various things with limited resources. I recommend learning how to tie clothes hitches, bowlines, tension knots, and any other commonly used knot in field engineering. Lastly, survival skills are essential to conquering ATA. You should be able to improvise shelters, start fires, and ration food and water when needed. Not only are these skills important when participating in the Adventure Training Award, but have historically been a part of the pre-selection knowledge test. ATA doesn't just reward fitness, it rewards brains under pressure. The best way you can learn these skills is by going camping, hiking, and participating in as many cadet bivouacs as you can. The hardest thing to train is mental resilience. This is by far the most important aspect of passing the Adventure Training Award. You have to be able to operate when tired and under stress. You will be expected to work as a team, retain knowledge, and adapt to the constantly changing situation while under assessment. You build mental resilience by embracing discomfort, not avoiding it. Physical exercise, discipline, and attending cadet bivouacs will help you immensely. Mental resilience can make or break ATA for not only yourself, but also your mates. So make sure this aspect is as developed as possible before attending. We will now delve into some key gear and equipment you will need when completing pre-selection and the Adventure Training Award. Ensure you have properly fitted boots that are sufficiently worn in. You will be on your feet a lot, and the last thing you need are blisters and hot spots on day one. Your webbing and field pack should be able to hold everything you need comfortably and without causing injury. Webbing should fit close to the body and not excessively move around. Pouches should be secured, and moving around in it should be quiet. I recommend having at least 4 liters of water on your webbing. Trust me, you will need it. Your webbing should also include a first aid kit with contents outlined in the JI. Your PT gear should be worn in but comfortable. Lastly, when in doubt, consult the joining instructions and packing list. Make sure you bring everything on it. This is an assessed component. Preparation starts before you arrive. Show up squared away and you're already ahead. The Adventure Training Award is more than a badge. It's a milestone. One that proves you faced adversity, led with integrity, and grown beyond your limits. This may just be the peak of your cadet experience, one you'll carry for the rest of your life. Earning the Boomerang and Torch is a testament to a cadet's dedication, resilience, and willpower. You'll make mates that last a lifetime and find yourself in a group that has a unique shared experience compared to other cadets. Start training, start preparing, and start believing. Because the next ATA success story could be you.